Want to know how you can double your property sales without spending an extra dollar on advertising? What if I told you by simply improving one metric, you could generate an additional $13 million in sales from the exact same digital ad spend? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Let's go run the numbers. Hey, I'm Paul Gianotti from ROI Obsession. After running new home digital ad campaigns for some of the country's leading developers, we've found that sometimes optimizing for lead conversion rate is far more powerful than increasing a campaign's ad spend. Now, let me show you the numbers that prove it. Here's a simple side-by-side comparison of two possible scenarios that you might encounter when you're running digital ad campaigns. The starting conditions for both scenarios include a $10K ad spend, an average $2 cost per click, and 5,000 visits to each scenario. In scenario 1, a 2.7% lead conversion rate results in 135 inquiries. This delivers a cost per lead of $74. With a 1% inquiry to sale conversion rate, that's 1.35 sales. The ad spend cost per sale is sitting at $7,400. Now, at an average sales value of $800K, that's just over $1 million in sales value. Now let's look at the impact of increasing that lead conversion rate. In scenario 2, we have a 5.4% conversion rate, which delivers 270 inquiries. With a cost per lead of half at $37. At a 1% inquiry to sale conversion rate, this results in 2.7 sales. Notice that the cost per sale is reduced down to $3,700. With an average sales value of $800K, that's $2.16 million in total sales. So here's what that 2.7% increase in inquiry conversion rate did to our other KPIs. It doubled the inquiries from 135 to 270. It halved the cost per lead from $74 to $37. It doubled the sales from 1.35 to 2.7. It halved the acquisition cost from $7,400 to $3,700, and it delivered over $1 million in additional sales. If you're wondering what is and isn't a good lead conversion rate, I'll give you some benchmark data now that you can compare to. But first, you need to understand how to calculate this KPI. The visitor to lead conversion rate is calculated by dividing the number of leads you got by the unique visitors. Here's a couple simple examples. So if you've got 25 leads from 1,000 visitors, you'll have a 2.5% visitor to lead conversion rate. But if you got 75 leads from the same number of visitors, your conversion rate will be 7.5. You can check your own stats for your project website by looking at Google Analytics, checking out the last month's activity, seeing the total number of unique users, and then grabbing the total number of leads that came in and calculating the metric. Now, here's some basic benchmark stats that you can refer to. What we've found is that the typical project website converts between 1% to 3% of visitors into leads, whereas a well-optimized project conversion funnel converts between 3% to 8%. And just so you know that I'm not just making these numbers up, here's the actual conversion data from one of our clients' live conversion funnels across more than 40,000 visitors. Now, here's where things get super interesting. At 12 months running ads at $10K a month, the annual ad spend sits at $120K. With the 2.7% lead conversion rate, we're sitting at nearly $13 million in sales. But with a very small increase to just 5.4% lead conversion rate, we hit nearly $26 million in sales. That's almost $13 million in additional revenue in just 12 months. This demonstrates how just a modest increase in the lead conversion rate can have a profound impact on sales volume and velocity. So I hope you can see why maximizing that lead conversion rate is so important for your business. Okay, so this was a short one, but a powerful one. If you found this video valuable, drop a like and a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Look, it's no secret that most developers are banging their heads on the wall trying to get Facebook ads to work for their project, but they're frustrated by low quality inquiries. Want to know what to do instead? Check out my next video where I'll show you why a certain type of common Facebook ad often produces junk leads, the exact funnel structure that we use to pre-qualify Facebook leads, and how to generate a high volume of high intent inquiries from cold Facebook traffic. Link will be in the description. I'll see you in the next video.